Hi, and welcome to Minijack. This is a quite special episode as I will present you the newborn of the noise hardware family. If you want to learn more about the noise hardware, I will put the link down in the description with some images and some descriptions. But yeah, this is a VCA Matrix. It's a very simple operation. You have a VD cable, plug, and it's on. So it's basically a 8x8 matrix mixer. We have 8 inputs and 8 outputs. These are insert with a tip send ring return type of connection. For each junction of the matrix we have a knob and a switch, so you can mute each junction and turn it on when you want. For example, if you turn it on like this, it will stay mute, but if you want, you can put the volume up and play with, I don't know. And this is an auxiliary input on the first channel on this junction, because it can be used to inject a signal in the main feedback loop if you're playing with feedbacks. And it has its own volume and switch. This is an auxiliary output, which is a copy of the 8th line. All the matrix mixer has a gain of 2.2, which is very useful for use with low power, low gain electronics. But this one is the copy of this one, but with a 1 times gain, so you can use it to record, which is it's like line level, and it has its own volume, which is very useful. And so this is the audio part on the right, and on the left we had the VCA part, which actually comes first. It's like reading a book. This is the order. You have the VCAs controlling the volume of each junction in the matrix, and when nothing is connected, they're normal to 5 volts, so it's like they're always on, and you can use it. You can use the right part as a regular matrix mixer. But if you connect a signal here, you will have a pre-volume, so the volume will change according to the voltage you're connected in there, and then you can further regulate the volume from here. And each VCAs, so you have 64 VCAs, have 2 modes of operation. One is 0.5 volts, which is a synth standard, eurorack standard. And the second mode is envelope follower, which means you can use bipolar signals such as audio and line audio, also low power audio, to pilot the VCA, which is very useful. So this thing is basically compatible with anything. You can connect anything to it and get out a sound of the level you want, because you can have high voltage audio from here and line level from here. But yeah, I think that's it. It's the concept is very simple, but you know, being this big, it becomes almost the concept of synthesizers with just a little sound input, and playing with the connections, you can come up with self-generating patterns and crazy stuff. I don't know how I will not have a lot of time to play with it, because I have to ship it to my client, which was already very patient, and I'll see what I can do. Just to show the basic operation, I have here on my tablet a drum loop. We can listen, so I can connect my interface, which is what you are listening to at the moment. And so this is drum loop and again, you know. And this is a function generator, is set now on 596 Hz. It's not a note, if you ask, just a frequency I liked. So, for example, if we want to use the drum, this drum loop to gate the sine wave, I can just put the sine wave on and put a drum loop in the respective, is the second column, so in the second VCA. Put on envelope follower because it's audio level. And of course there is something you can do, which is you can connect this here, and so you can listen to the audio. Then you can use another output, like this one, and connect it to the VCA of the sine wave. Put it always on VCA, and of course you need to turn it on. And you will have an additional control. And you can, for example, feed it back on itself, and I will put some reverb. It's much nicer. That, yeah, maybe it's a bit too much. And well, this is very simple, but I will now try some patches, and yeah, I don't have really a lot of gear to connect here, so I will try very minimal things and to play with a lot of interconnections and to play with as many channels as I can come up. And yeah, let's get to it. So I will try to start to patch everything from the beginning. So I have two drum loops, one on the tablet, one on the phone. So this is, so I will connect my interface in the auxiliary input. I have a little bit of reverb. So this is in the first channel the tablet. Can turn it on, turn up the volume, auxiliary volume. Okay. This is the second drum loop from the phone, second channel. A little bit more funky and fast. Actually, we can put it even a little bit more fast, yeah. So, for example, what I want to do is to gate this one, which is faster and more rich, using this other one, which is more straight and with less sound, no? So what I can do is I need to pilot these, because this is the second, this VCA. So I can make up a new control channel, which is this one, and assign it to the VCA, put it on envelope follower mode, of course turn it on, and nothing, I can hear nothing. But for example, if I slowly turn up the other bit, now I'm hearing fragments of this bit gated by this bit. Quite interesting. Can regulate how much I want to hear from this one. It's basically when I turn it down, it's more rare. It's not really like turning down the volume, but just turning down how much we are hearing of that, because less control audio is passing through the VCA. But actually it's nice to have an animation on this knob, so I can make up a new control channel and assign it to this VCA, which is this one, put it on envelope follower, and now it was playing because I am touching it, so it has a volume. Basically, yeah, if I connect it, it's silent. And for example, I can get it with the other or with both. So now I'm having something that is constantly changing and is always on time. With this one I can always control the rate. Here it's almost never playing, or never, yeah, sometimes. Very nice. For example, if I want to add a little bit of melody or whatever, I will put my usual 596 Hz in this channel, so it's easy to recognize it because it's distant from all the others, without anything, of course. Sounds like this. Of course, a very easy thing I can do is, for example, to duplicate this control voltage and have it control the last VCA, so this one, envelope follower operation. But it doesn't really give me a lot of control on this one. So what I can do, instead of using a duplicate of this one, I can, of course, create a new channel. Sorry, this is really in the way. So yeah, I can put it on, for example, let's start from the top for the oscillator. And for example, I can put one of those. So with this knob I'm controlling how much can mix also the other . But I liked the other rhythm, which was coming out from here. So I can actually duplicate this one and put it on a new channel. It's starting to become quite weird, but I can still do it. So here. And instead of this one, for the you can use the mix of the 2-1 gate from each other, and I can have kind of 2 time signatures. Wouldn't it be great to play with changing between these two? We can do. There are the 2 and 3, so 2 and 3 here. I can put something here, for example. So I need to create 2 new channels. So that would be the first one. And the second one. Sorry, it's the second. Yeah. Both on envelope follower, and let's give them something. So on this line is the probability kind of to hear this time signature, and this other channel plus the other one. And of course, I am hearing everything from here, so I can mute and unmute whenever I want this from here. This is basically my main out. I have this one, and I can always play with some feedback from the main out, of course, because I am using an auxiliary out. So you have the kind of main one. I can have it here. at a certain point is kind of here we can lower probability to hear and well, yeah, and all of this is just with two drum loops and one oscillator. I will try to make something more complicated, I don't know, maybe no, just more rich with more things connected. So yeah, I just had one more spare cable, so I duplicated this other control voltage and using it to gate the main oscillator, so now it's even more rich and kind of syncopating and never the same basically. Yeah. So yeah, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and of course if you're interested in getting a custom Matrix mixer or VCA Matrix or whatever, in the next episode you will see even more things coming, or if you just want a regular Matrix mixer, any size, custom build, get in touch. I will put all the links in the description. And well, please subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more videos. In the next episode, maybe next 2 episodes, I will explore a bit more of the use of the VCA Matrix. And yeah, till the next time.